As we continue to see the Delta variant strain on our local hospitals, it's also impacting our local EMS and their ability to transport patients to care. Thanks for being here. I'm Paige Porcy.
And I'm Brandon Evans. Let's go live to 4029's Jamie Weiss. She's in Rogers with a look at what these first responders are seeing right there on the front lines.
Before the pandemic, Rogers EMS was able to receive a call, respond, and then transfer a patient and hand off their care to a hospital within about 70 minutes. But over the last several weeks, Rogers EMS, along with Central EMS in Fayetteville, say that they've had to reroute patients to different hospitals outside the area, or they've had to wait hours just to transfer care.
Here locally, we've encountered no bed availability very frequently over the past several weeks.
Central EMS covers 920 miles of Washington County, but have seen 3 times the amount of patients this month amid the Delta variant surge.
Last week we ran about 580 emergency calls. That's 580 patients that need a bed somewhere.
Kirkendall says they've transported patients as far as Pine Bluff, Tulsa, and Jonesboro in recent weeks. While Rogers Fire says they've been able to find beds locally, their big problem is the time it takes to get those beds.
It's not unheard of now to wait an hour or 2 hours just to hand off the patient from an ambulance. So if that's the experience of ambulance providers, you can only understand that if you have to go to an ER right now, it's going to be clogged, and it's likely that you're going to wait for a long time.
While both departments say they are serving more COVID patients compared to this time last year, their job is to help in any emergency.
People still get in motorcycle wrecks and still have heart attacks and seizures and breathing problems absent of COVID, and so it's a dangerous situation.
Chief Jenkins says their crews have begun screening their patients based off their emergency. That way they can determine if they actually need to go to the hospital or if they can be treated at home. This is all in an effort to preserve some of those hospital beds across the area. We're live in Rogers tonight. I'm Jamie Weiss, 4029 News.